Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing okay today. Thanks for tuning in for today's tutorial. This video is on how to sew in lace frontal and bundles using stocking cap. And if you also want to see the makeup tutorial on this look, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below.
I could swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in.
I'm advancing, jars from Branson to make it through my circumstances. But you know I'm wise enough just to hide my pound. Got a house in the so I might give a 6 to my.
This is the hair I'm using for the video today, that's for the tutorial today, and it's from Binf hair. It's a Remy hair, 4 pieces Indian straight bundles with ear to ear baby hair lace frontal. The inches are 14, 16, 18, 18 and 18 inches frontal. It was sent to me through FedEx. We'll leave all the details in the description box below in case if you are interested. And I must say the texture of this hair is really soft and it's lightweight. Yahoo! Here is her real face. I don't know if you guys can remember, she's my younger sister. I've used her like a couple of times as a model on this channel. Her face is actually clearing, but that is a gist for another day. I already weave her hair into like about 14 cornrows or 16 cornrows thereabouts. I'm not really sure, but in medium size. I'm just wearing the stocking cap onto her head, making sure that I'm covering all the hair, even extending it to the forehead just because of the trimming of the stocking cap. Using Got2b spray, I'm just spraying it all over her edges where her hairline stop. As I'm spraying, I'm using my fingers to spread the Got2b spray. After that, we'll just allow it to air dry, or for faster results like faster drying, we'll just use hand dryer. I'm waiting for the spray to dry off on her head, so I'm just sewing the stocking cap onto her head, and then I'm actually sewing the particular part where I want the frontal to be, sewing it very carefully and making sure that it's a little bit close to her forehead. I'm actually sewing it from ear to ear, and like I said before, as I'm sewing, I'm kind of waiting for the spray to dry off. Just using these scissors to cut off the excess stocking cap at the back of the head. We advise if you're a beginner to use a smaller scissors because it will not overcut or undercut or under trim the excess stocking cap at the back. Same scissors to cut off the excess stocking cap in front of her forehead. And I'm trimming the excess stocking cap starting from the center of our forehead down to the ear, that is either the left or the right, and then we'll do the same on the other side of the ear. At the end of the trimming, we are left with just small portion of the stocking cap very close to the forehead in front of our head, which is going to help the lace closure or the lace frontal to look natural. Attach elastic band to one side of the lace frontal, just showing you guys what it looks like, and if you want you can use a sewing machine, but I actually use needle and thread to do that. Now I'm just measuring the elastic band at the back of her head just to know where to cut it off, and then taking the elastic band from her right ear to her left ear. After measuring it, we just go ahead to cut it off and then stitch the band to the lace frontal. Just wear it on her head where I want the lace frontal to actually be, and then take a tail comb to separate out the excess above the ears, then take a clip to hold down the rest part of the hair down before using a scissors to cut off the part of the lace frontal that is close to the ear, so that the lace frontal will lay very flat on her head. We'll also do the same on the other side of the ear.
I think I'm losing my sight. I swear I'm hitting the floor. I could swear that my stomach just sunk a meter. I'll be dead if I take any more. You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good, kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should.
Now that I'm stitching the lace frontal onto her head at the back. The main purpose of using an elastic band is just so that it will help the lace frontal in front lay very flat. That's on her forehead, lay very flat. And I also advise that the elastic band should not be placed underneath the congo at the back. It should be placed on the congo, and while stitching the remaining part of the bundles, we'll just stitch together with the elastic band. I don't know if you guys actually get it, but please, if you don't, I will advise you to leave a comment just so that I can explain it better in another video. So the reason of placing the elastic band on top of the cornrow is so that it won't hurt the client at the back of her head. The stitching is almost same as stitching the lace frontal to a wig cap, but the only difference is that in this case I'm actually stitching it on the cornrow, which have more space. Stitching the lace frontal, just go ahead to start stitching the bundle, starting from the shortest length, which is 14 inches down to 16 inches. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm only using two bundles, which is 14 inches and 16 inches, and then the 18 inches lace frontal will just complement the both lengths. I'm doing the turnover method. When I get to the end of the line, we'll just flip it over and turn it to the next line and continue sewing.
You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good, kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kinda wrong, kinda right, kinda anything, and I would change it if I could.
After sewing in the bundles, I'm just going to lay the lace frontal, and if you guys can notice that the frontal is laying very flat on her head and it's not moving at all. Just taking the frontal backwards first before applying the glue, and I'm using got2b glue. Applying the glue all over the front part of her head where I actually want the lace frontal to be. This mini hair dryer on a low heat just so that the glue will actually get tacky very fast, but if you want, you can just air dry it. Moving the lace frontal gradually to where I actually apply the glue, the got2b glue, and then using my fingers to add little pressure while placing it on the glue. We'll just continue adding pressure until I'm very sure that the lace frontal is glued to her head. Use the clip to clip down all the baby hairs backwards so that it will not get into the cutting, or so that I don't get to cut them. Now using these scissors to cut out the excess lace frontal, starting from the middle part of her forehead to the right ear and then later to the left ear, and I'm not cutting very close to the baby hairs. I'm done trimming the excess lace frontal in front. I'm just using a tail comb to bring out little portion of the baby hairs. Then we'll just go ahead to use razor to cut it off a little bit, and then use got2b glue to lay the baby hairs. Now I'm just tying the baby hairs with this material, and after that we'll just go ahead to do her makeup. The reason why I'm tying it is just so that it will remain this way dry. After the makeup, I'm just parting the hair into a center part, and since I don't have a hot comb, I'm just going to use a straightener to help lay the part down flat.
700 degrees in here.
For me to be able to trim the bob, I'm just going to use the straightener to just curve the tip of the hair into a bob before I just go ahead to use scissors to trim it. It helps trim hair into bob faster.
Good, kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should.
So now I'm just combing and preparing the tip of the hair for trimming. Before I forget, I'm giving away a human hair wig, and you guys, if you are interested, I'm just going to leave the instructions on the description box below so that you can easily enter for the giveaway. guys the final look. Thanks so much for watching this video to the end and hope it's helpful. Please subscribe if you haven't, share to friends and family, leave a comment and give this video a big thumbs up. We'll talk to you guys in my next video. Stay blessed.
NinjaFlavor.com. It's Kelpie Vibes.